This video helps you to calculate percentages that end with a 5. For 25% and 75%, there's no need to use this method. You can look back at video N1. 25% is just calculating a quarter, 75% is 3/4, so you can save time by using that simpler method. When it comes to calculating 5%, there's a link between 5% and 10%. 10% is a skill that you've already learned. So if you were faced with calculating 5% of 120, the first thing you do is use that building block of I know how to do 10%, which is dividing by 10, and that would give you 12 in this example. To work out 5%, you just halve that, which would give you 6. There's your answer. Moving on to 15%, here we need to put those building blocks together. To work out 15% of 60, the first thing you need to do is work out 10%, which you do by dividing by 10, which will give you 6. Then, if you halve that, you will get 5%, which gives you 3. If you combine these two percentages, that makes 15, which means you just have to combine these two numbers, which will give you an answer of 9. Moving on, you can use similar skills to build up larger percentages like 35%. For this one, I'd start with 10%. 10% would be 6. Easy, really easy to work out. And then to work out the 30%, we times that by 3, which will give us 18. Additionally, you'll need a 5%. Now for this one, you need to refer back to 10% up here. We worked out that 10% was 6, so 5% would be 3. Now be careful what you're adding up here, because if you add all of these three amounts, you'll end up with 45%, not 35%. So these are the two percentages you need to combine, so these are the two numbers you need to combine, which will give you 21 altogether. There's your answer. Now this method can be used for 45%, 55%, 65%, all the way up to 95%, which has a bit of an exception which can save you time and keep you accurate. Instead of doing 5% and 10% and combining multiples of those, what you can do is you can just say, okay, why don't I do 100% and just take 5% away. 100% of this number is 60, because that's the whole amount. We know that 10% would be 6, so 5% would be 3. So our answer would be 57. Nice shortcut there.